Many people mistakenly believe that to attract money or success, they must always have high vibes, pretend to be positive, wear a smile, and suppress all negative emotions. They think that only by constantly appearing radiant, joyful, and full of energy will the law of attraction work. But the reality is far more nuanced. Trying to hide your true emotions does not help you attract what you desire. On the contrary, it creates a gap between your inner self and your outward image. You feel exhausted from playing the role of a perfect version, drained from always trying to project positivity, and disappointed when results do not manifest as expected. This artificial energy cannot truly resonate with the universe, and it is precisely this that blocks the flow of finances, opportunities, and success. Carl Jung emphasized the importance of self-recognition. Make the unconscious conscious. This means you need to touch your real emotions, face your fears, doubts, and disappointments inside, rather than avoiding them. By acknowledging and deeply feeling these emotions, you create an authentic connection with yourself. The law of attraction does not require you to pretend. It requires living truthfully with yourself. When you accept every part of you, including negative emotions, you genuinely become aligned and ready to attract what you truly deserve. Wealth, prosperity, and happiness do not come from pretending to be positive, but from the harmony between your inner world and the external world. Instead of forcing yourself to maintain high vibes, learn to listen to your emotions, respect your experiences, and be clearly aware of your energy. Only then does the law of attraction become a genuinely powerful tool, helping you attract prosperity naturally and sustainably. Carl Jung also highlighted a key principle in personal development and abundance: make the unconscious conscious. Although it may sound abstract, this is the key to understanding how deep-seated beliefs, memories, and unconscious wounds affect every aspect of life, especially finances. The unconscious mind is like a vast storage of experiences, beliefs, and memories that you may not even recognize. Some stem from childhood wounds, inherited beliefs about money from family or society, or unresolved experiences of failure. When unrecognized, these elements silently influence your decisions, behaviors, and emotions. As a result, you may perceive difficulties, stagnation, or failures as fate, while in reality, they originate from your own unconscious. Jung's principle teaches that only by bringing these unconscious parts into consciousness, recognizing and integrating them, can you truly master your life. This does not mean eliminating or denying fear, mistakes, or negative feelings. Instead, you learn to face, understand, and love yourself. When the unconscious becomes conscious, you can clearly see barriers and find new solutions and directions. Applied to finances, this explains why sometimes you desire wealth but sabotage yourself, delay opportunities, or feel guilty about receiving money. Unconscious beliefs such as "I am not worthy" or "people are bad" are illuminated and healed, and allowing financial energy to flow naturally and harmoniously. Understanding and practicing the principle of making the unconscious conscious is the foundational step to building a wealthy, fulfilling, and free life where invisible barriers no longer control you and you actively create your destiny. In the journey of manifesting and attracting wealth, many face a seemingly invisible yet powerful obstacle: inner conflict. On the surface, your conscious mind wants wealth, success, and a prosperous life. You read books, listen to podcasts, apply manifestation tools, and strive to maintain high vibes to attract money. Yet, inside, the unconscious quietly but profoundly restrains you. Negative beliefs like "I'm not worthy," "rich people are bad," or "having money will make me disliked" often persist from childhood, family experiences, social conditioning, or unresolved failures and wounds. The unconscious operates on its own, influencing thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without your awareness. When your consciousness aims for abundance, but the unconscious fears and resists, this conflict creates strong resistance, causing self-sabotage, procrastination, or guilt around receiving money. This phenomenon is not a sign of failure or incompetence, but a signal from your mind. Some parts of you have not yet been recognized and healed. When you acknowledge and confront these unconscious beliefs, you can dismantle the silent barriers blocking the natural flow of financial energy into your life. Resolving inner conflict not only helps manifest success, but also creates inner freedom. You are no longer pulled between desire and fear, hope and guilt. Instead, you learn to journey with yourself, harmonizing conscious and unconscious, so money becomes a tool serving your wholeness rather than a source of tension or conflict. Understanding and healing inner conflict is a crucial step in turning manifestation from a theoretical concept into a lived experience, helping you attract sustainable wealth naturally and fully. In Jungian psychology, the shadow represents the parts of yourself that are repressed, denied, or unrecognized. This does not mean they are bad or negative. Often, they exist because you fear that revealing them will lead to rejection, lack of love, or disapproval. This fear pushes essential parts of yourself into the unconscious, inadvertently creating distance from your true nature. The shadow holds power, creativity, passion, truth, and untapped potential. When repressed, it manifests as invisible barriers, slowing progress in life, career, or finances. Yet when you face, understand, and integrate these parts, you realize the immense potential you possess. This is the path to freedom, prosperity, and sustainable wealth. Wealth is not about artificial perfection or maintaining an ideal external image. True prosperity comes from resonance with your wholeness. When you accept all parts of yourself, the shadows and the light, you create inner harmony. This state allows money, opportunities, and creativity to flow naturally, unhindered by conflict or self-denial. Exploring your shadow is challenging, but opens the door to holistic abundance. You not only become more confident, balanced, and creative, but also learn to view money, success, and relationships as resources that serve your wholeness, rather than mere measures of value or external tools. Understanding and harmonizing with your shadow is a key step in transforming wealth from an external desire into an internal experience, allowing you to live fully, freely, and vibrantly. In the journey to attract wealth, not everyone realizes that unconscious parts of themselves create barriers. Carl Jung called this the shadow, and in relation to money, we call it the money shadow. Understanding the 3 common types of money shadow helps identify and release limiting beliefs, allowing financial flow to be natural and sustainable. Unworthy shadow, the shadow of unworthiness. This is the most common, where you feel undeserving of money, success, or good things in life. You hesitate to accept gifts, shy away from rewarding yourself, or fear that wanting more is selfish. This feeling limits opportunities and causes unconscious self-sabotage. Resentful shadow, the shadow of envy and judgment. This arises when you compare yourself to the rich or successful, feeling jealousy, judgment, or doubt about others' value. Envy and judgment create inner conflict, blocking money attraction because your energy is trapped in negativity rather than harmony and creativity. Powerless shadow, the shadow of powerlessness. This is when you fear that having money will lead to loss of control, pressure, or abandonment. This fear causes avoidance of opportunities, procrastination on critical decisions, or discomfort when receiving rewards. You may want wealth, but unconsciously limit yourself to feel safe. These 3 money shadows are not for self-criticism, but reminders of unrecognized parts. Releasing them is not about forcing change, but identifying, understanding, and journeying with these emotions. When done, financial energy flows naturally, and you feel deserving, free, and aligned with yourself, opening the path to comprehensive, sustainable wealth. Releasing your shadow is not about denying or removing dark parts of yourself. Jung emphasized that we need to face, listen to, and understand them. The shadow, repressed emotions, beliefs, or memories, is like a frightened child needing care and protection. Approaching the shadow with empathy and non-judgment creates a safe space for your full emotional expression, including long-forgotten fears and pains. Dialogue with the shadow is not just self-talk or reassurance. It is a process of recognizing, empathizing, and connecting with repressed parts. You can ask, what is this part afraid of? What does it need to feel safe? Or how can I care for this part of myself? Doing so frees you from unconscious reactions and limiting beliefs, allowing conscious, free, and wise choices. This awareness creates a powerful space where you are no longer bound by past fears. In this space, you can redefine your relationship with money, success, and yourself healthily and harmoniously. Money is no longer a source of pressure or guilt. Success is no longer a challenge or burden. Instead, they become tools supporting your growth, creativity, and wholeness. Releasing the shadow is a pivotal step to inner harmony, turning conflict into strength and opening a path to sustainable wealth. By journeying with your shadow, you not only find freedom and peace, but also unlock hidden energy, allowing you to live fully, balanced, and vibrant. In attracting wealth, an essential but often overlooked perspective is that money is not just material, it is a relationship. Many see money as spoils, something to acquire, possess, or control. This approach often creates tension and blocks financial energy. In contrast, if you view money as a companion, you learn to resonate with it, generating sustainable and natural prosperity. To build a healthy relationship with money, cultivate trust and respect through regular dates with it. Spend time interacting, asking, and listening to money as a living entity, as if caring for a valued friend. Ask, how does money feel around me? How am I treating money? Or what does this relationship need to be harmonious and sustainable? These seemingly abstract questions help reveal unconscious beliefs, emotions, or attitudes toward money, allowing you to adjust and release internal barriers. Modifying money and treating it as a living partner helps the unconscious receive messages more clearly. When you nurture and respect this relationship, financial energy flows naturally. You no longer feel pressure or guilt when receiving or spending. Money becomes a tool supporting creativity, growth, and wholeness, rather than just a number or material object. Building a relationship with money is subtle but highly effective. When you harmonize, understand, and respect financial energy, you attract wealth and experience profound freedom, prosperity, and happiness in life. One of the most important steps to sustainable wealth is not reading books, applying techniques, or simply maintaining high vibes. The key lies in exploring and understanding your unconscious relationship with money. Deep-seated beliefs, memories, and emotions may influence how you attract, retain, and use finances without your awareness. Unlocking this flow requires asking the right questions and empathizing with yourself. You can begin with simple yet powerful questions. How does money feel around me? This reveals how you connect or react to financial energy. How am I treating money? This reflects your attitudes, behaviors, and habits regarding finance, from spending and saving to receiving money from others. Next, ask, which beliefs or memories about money are driving me? Often childhood experiences or family society narratives create negative beliefs like rich people are bad or I'm not worthy, unconsciously influencing you. Recognizing these beliefs releases inner barriers and opens new choices aligned with your true values. Finally, ask, what does this relationship need to be healthy, loving, and cooperative? Create balance between giving and receiving, respecting and valuing financial energy. Treat money as a living partner, and trust, respect, and natural flow emerge. Regularly asking these open-ended questions acts as appointments with your unconscious, helping you connect deeply with yourself, identify barriers, and release energy. Money no longer becomes a burden or pressure, but a resource nurturing creativity, freedom, and prosperity in life. Our unconscious communicates mainly through images, symbols, and metaphors, not reason. This subtle language often escapes conscious awareness, but shapes behavior, emotions, and how we attract wealth. Applied to money, personifying it as a living partner becomes a powerful tool to transform deep-seated financial beliefs. Personifying money allows the unconscious to receive messages clearly rather than abstract ideas. Seeing money as a partner rather than an object to possess fosters respect, trust, and collaboration. This attitude reduces anxiety, fear, and guilt around receiving money while creating natural energy flow for harmonious circulation. Symbols are not only external images, they activate inner power. Imagining money as an ally strengthens the connection between conscious and unconscious, dissolving limiting beliefs about wealth and making receiving and giving money natural. Financial flow is no longer blocked by fear or self-denial, but becomes part of a holistic life experience. Applying the power of symbolism improves your relationship with money and opens the door to sustainable and complete wealth. Harmonizing with financial energy as a living partner attracts not only finances, but also nurtures self-esteem, confidence, and inner prosperity. Money becomes a tool serving creativity, growth, and holistic happiness, rather than just a number or material goal. The journey towards sustainable wealth is not only about attracting money or external success, but harmonizing the inner self. Carl Jung emphasized that the key to thriving is not eliminating fear or negative emotions, but inviting all parts of yourself, both light and shadow, to the table. By facing repressed parts, limiting beliefs, or deep wounds, you create a safe space for all aspects of yourself to be recognized and respected. In this process, you learn to understand, empathize, and connect with yourself. Fear, doubt, or guilt are no longer enemies, but valuable information, helping you adjust behaviors, identify barriers, and open new choices. When consciousness and the unconscious harmonize, you are no longer constrained by negative beliefs or self-limitation, living fully with yourself. This harmony also reflects in your relationship with money. Money is no longer a dry number, a target to chase, or a pressure to achieve. Instead, it becomes a source of love, part of life, helping you create, nurture, and grow. You start seeing money as a partner, a living entity, flowing naturally and harmoniously rather than as spoils or a tool of control. The Jungian path to sustainable wealth is learning to journey with all parts of yourself, understanding both shadow and light, and letting financial energy serve your wholeness, freedom, and prosperity. When your inner world is aligned, you are not only wealthy in money, but also rich in confidence, creativity, and inner happiness, turning abundance into a complete and sustainable experience in every aspect of life.